Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peterisms, where I tell stories of my life and just little things that I've learned as I have grown into the person that I am today. And I got two meditation books with me. I have two meditation books with me today. I don't know how far I'll get. I only may read just one. We'll see. So, Tucker, which one should I read first? You pick today. Oh, he said this one. Okay, we're going to read this one first. Melody Beatty, Journey to the Heart. Are you ready? September 20, you want to be right in on things, don't you, bud? He said, yes, Dad, I'm so excited. I went to the farmer's market today. I got all kinds of stuff. It's on my front porch. I filmed a video on my Peter Does Stuff channel called Shopping at a Small Farmer's Market. I had so much fun. I've had a really great day. So, September 25th, let's read this and see what it says. September 25th, discover life's rhythm. Oh, did I just put my glasses? I just put my glasses in there. Discover life's rhythm. Step into the natural rhythm for your life. You don't have to push through anymore. You don't have to push yourself, life, or the energy flow. If you get tired, take a break. Take a walk. Take in the healing energy of the world around you. Listen to the birds sing. Hear the laughter of a child. Feel the warm smile of a friend, or smile at a stranger passing by. If you get stuck or tangled up, stop trying to force a solution. Back off until the answer emerges naturally from the place of peace and natural instinct within you. Back off until the answer Back off until the answer emerges naturally from that place of peace and natural instinct within you. Step out of your tension, out of your fear. Laugh, lighten up, loosen up, change your energy. Relax until you find the flow. Relax until you find your rhythm. Until you feel life's rhythm again. Step into the rhythm of love. I really like this meditation. So I want to read this part to you again, in here because I want to hear it again. If you get tired, take a break. Take a walk. Take in the healing energy of the world around you. Listen to the birds sing. Hear the laughter of a child. Feel the warm smile of a friend, or smile at a stranger passing by. If you get stuck or tangled up, stop trying to force a solution. Back off until the answer emerges naturally from that place of peace and natural instinct within you. This is something that I really try on a regular basis. First of all, I love this meditation. I think it's really great. It's fantastic. I think any meditation that reminds us of the simple things in life, of those small moments of just stopping, and it reminds me actually of the Robert Frost poem. When I was growing up, my mom, she wanted me to memorize one poem, which I would love to say as an adult, I wish I knew the whole poem by heart. But if I had the book in front of me, I think I could get it. But it's the Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. And it's, whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to see his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. He gives his harness bells a shake to see if there is some mistake. The only other sound to sweep is downy wind and soundy flake or something like that. That's where I always mess it up. But she would ask me to memorize. She would ask me to recite it back in the day. And she had poems that she had memorized too. But I think about that poem, whenever it's like snowy outside and I look into the woods, and we have these beautiful woods behind our house. And I look out there and I can just see the trees and they're bending and the wind, and like you can see the snow and you can see the animal tracks in the snow where the animals have come and it always reminds me of that poem. And it always reminds me to stop, And I think I'm just kind of going with where my head is taking me. One of the most valuable lessons I've ever learned in my life, somebody actually asked me this. They said, just the other day, they sent me a direct message, and they said, what's the most valuable lesson what's the best piece of advice somebody ever gave you? And I asked them, I said, can I make a video about this? I don't know what the best piece of advice I was ever given was, but I'm thinking about it to make a video. I've been thinking about it for the last couple days. I don't know what the greatest lesson is I've ever learned either. But one of the most valuable lessons I've learned in the last couple years is the tool, and the ability to pause throughout my day. That, I talk a lot about you can start your day over whenever you want. Sometimes we don't necessarily need to start our day over. Sometimes we just need to pause when something happens to us, There was much of my life that I was reactionary. And I think most of you probably know what reactionary means, but it's like if somebody hits you, you want to hit them back, or be like, you don't respond. I try to respond to things today in my life. But there was much of my life that I was very reactionary, and I would say like, you know, on like a level of being like speed, you know, I was probably always at like an 8, 9, or 10. Today, even though like people think I talk very fast and all that stuff, which I do, I really work throughout the day. Like I'm not talking about work, but like I move throughout the day at probably a 3 or a 4. I move with much slower mobility, and I'm not talking about physically just moving. I'm talking about the things I do. Like I take lots of moments, you know, throughout the day to just notice. Like even as I'm filming this video, it's like I'm noticing the sun on the trees in the backyard and how they're like just like it's this beautiful moment. And then Tucker's over here taking a nap, and Boo Radley is right here taking a nap, and Tucker brought over his lady for me to see, and they're being so sweet, you know. And he wants his lady now. And just, I notice small moments like that. Doing things like watering my plants around the house, which you can see, that slows me down, you know. Picking a movie to play in the background while I'm uploading videos, I usually do that. That's like the last thing I do. So when I get all of my videos done, this is the last video that I'm filming for the day. When I get done, I'll sit down and I'll put some scary movie on in the background. Yesterday I watched Scream. Oh, no. I started to watch Scream, or I was going to start to watch Scream, and I ended up watching Jeepers Creepers instead, because I hadn't seen it in a long time. But I get always, you know, free movies, so I'm like, I might as well watch them. Sitting outside on the back patio while my dogs are running around, just going to get a coffee for the day. Oh, my coffee, I moved it. Just going to get a coffee for the day. You know, that like really relaxes me and slows down. Listening to an audiobook, sitting on the front porch reading. I have all of these things that I can do that slow down my day. And many of you are probably saying to yourselves, well, Peter has the ability to do that. I don't have the ability to do that. You know, what I would say to you is if you have the ability to get to work just a couple minutes earlier, sit at your desk or wherever you go, you know, like, and just drink a cup of coffee, or, you know, sit in your car if you don't have a place of your own at work, and sit in your car maybe, or, you know, if you take the bus or whatever you do, just have a couple minutes, you know, even just 2 minutes, you guys. Like, I think people don't really realize how little time it means so much, you know. Like I did this on here not too long ago, so I'm gonna do it again. We're just gonna sit here in silence because I love practicing silence. Okay, so we're gonna sit here in silence, and let's see how long this is. Okay, you guys ready? That was 10 seconds. Okay. Now, are you telling me you don't have 10 seconds throughout your day where you can stand outside your work or whatever you're doing and just 10 seconds that you take to yourself? Okay. It's super, super powerful to just notice everything around you, the sounds and the smells and everything. I've been talking so much about this in videos lately because it means so much to me. And you know, it's funny because my friend Tanya and I have been talking a lot recently about, like, you know, the older you get, the narrower the road kind of thing. And it is true, you know, like the older I get, it's like the things that are simpler are the things that mean the most to me, you know? It's like, even like my higher power, to some degree, like when I was younger, seemed like this ginormous thing that I didn't understand. And you don't have to have a higher power, you know, you can believe in the universe or this, you know, the wind or whatever. But for me, it was like this huge thing, and as I get older, it's kind of like the narrower the road, you know? It's like me standing in that snowy woods, like I talked about in that poem, you know? It's like, and just like looking around and noticing the things. And I'm a believer that my God, okay, this is just me, this is just my 2 cents. My God is in all of that. My God is in the sunshine and the leaves. My God is in the snow. My God is in the footprints in the snow. My God is in all of that, you know? My higher power, whatever that is, you know, this fully that's a whole other video, but you know what I mean? Like, my spirituality is in all of that. So I don't have to be having this huge spiritual religious moment. I'm not a religious person anyway. I don't have to have this huge spiritual moment for me to stand on the back patio, this happens almost every morning, and watch Boo and Tucker running around the backyard, and there being a bunny rabbit over to the left who's just sitting there like this, like, when are they gonna notice me? That they don't ever notice. And they literally go 5 feet in front of him, and I'm watching the whole thing unfold, and I'm like, that's nature. That's God, that's spirit to me, that's soul, you know? And, you know, it's just seeing moments like that, you know, or watching the birds or the squirrels. Like yesterday I was at my friend Tanya's house, and there was a squirrel in her backyard, and it had this huge like nut in its mouth, and it would like go a couple feet and then it would stop, go a couple feet and stop. And just like that whole process to me, you know, is just like, I don't know. I learn more about the world that way than I do interacting with people and have people teach me things. I learn more from the simple things in life. I learn more from just paying attention to the world around me. And by the world, I don't mean the stock market, what's on the news, and what everybody has to tell me on Facebook. I'm talking about the world. I'm talking about the grass and the squirrels and the dogs and what smells good outside, a bonfire, you know, at night, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, in reality, my battery died. That's like the third time that's happened today. So I keep on like replacing them and changing batteries. Maybe it's time for me just to buy new batteries. But anyway, all I was saying was that, you know, like I think it's really important for me to focus on those smaller things. Those smaller things are what life is all about to me. You know, it's not the big picture stuff. It's not the stuff that I like, you know, I'm not saying that the stuff that's on the news and on Facebook and all that kind of stuff isn't important. I'm not saying that at all, right? But I think, like I was saying, when I look back on my life, I don't think those will be the moments that I remember. I don't. I think the moments that I remember when I look back on my life are the very, very small moments. And I really do think that at the end of the day, I can say this with such assurance. I really do feel this, that at the end of the day, those moments that are the most important are the ones like seeing your dog run around in the backyard. They really are. Or your friend belly laugh, you know, or seeing a squirrel, you know, dance across the backyard, or a rabbit, or smelling a great smell, or having, you know, a good dinner, you know, with the person that you love, or whatever. Just those moments. And I think that we live in a world today where we allow so much to outshadow that. But getting back to the meditation and what I was saying earlier, please allow yourself just a couple moments when you start your day, whether you get up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or whether you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, allow yourself 1 minute. Take 60 seconds of absolute silence. You can time yourself. And think to yourself, today is going to be a good day, and I'm going to relax today. And if anything comes my way that it's too much, I'm going to hit that. Just imagine a pause button in your head. I'm going to hit a big pause button, and I'm going to relax. And I'm going to practice serenity and peace today, and I'm going to enjoy this day to the best of my ability, because I don't know how many days I'm going to be here. I don't know, but I want today, at least, to matter. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.